look at that. We actually got a picture that's related to Disgaea in the background. It's good to be back. Good to be back. I missed, I wasn't able to make it for, streaming Disgaea RPG last week, and we're back now, and we're done with, the Sage games. So, you know what? We're going back to our regular schedule, and it is Friday, so Disgaea RPG time. I'm gonna do anything too big. Thank you for the follow if you are indeed a person and not a bot, because I've been having a lot of those lately. Alright, just checking some stuff here. Oh, I need to change the, thing, did I? I need to fix that. There we go. Updated the game that I'm playing. Checking something else real quick, sorry. I get to listen to the song for a little bit too. I don't want to open that either. Dang it, I was just clicking on everything but the game. Okay. Or a free song. Oh, Adele's races up. I might do a pull for Adele. I was thinking about doing one summon, but for the majority of it, I do want to save it for Asagi whenever she comes up. It does like the 13 point. Okay. I'm gonna do one summon for the gyms. The gym shorts. Skill was clear to say. Yeah, we're gonna do one summon for that. Or do I want to try to summon for Kalia? Yeah, nah, I'll summon for the gym shorts. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do one. Notice the game's lagging. again. It wasn't lagging before I started streaming. Funny enough. It doesn't seem to be too bad.
よろしくね。
俺の命あんたに預けた。
よろしく頼む。
If nothing else, this gives us a couple of units. Oh.
お、これは
Okay, 0.7%.
すごいです。
世話になる。
Hey, another kill, yeah.
頑張るぞ。
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get the gem source. The rest I'm saving for Asagi. What was the rate on Killia? Literally 0.13. You could have gave me a Dell! Dang it. I do want a Dell, though. That was like one of my favorite Disgaea characters. So I actually been putting like quite a bit of effort into the recent event. Funny enough. Which I'm probably gonna do focus on that. But first, let's take all our new units we got and slam them together. If I got the money for it, that is. And I don't. Okay, I gotta get more money. But luckily, I can grind on one of the events to get some money. Well, I can still do it, right? I don't remember how many days left on it. Now that I think about it, I don't think I logged in yesterday to do it. 5 days. 5 whole days. At least we got the free unit. Pretty good to get the free unit. Oh, dang. I'm sorry, Mal. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Oh, they are not doing the special no more. Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's do the money. I want to focus on money. Negative. Won't be long before I run out of these. Nice.
Sunset.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat Melodius. No way. So I haven't done the events on hard. This is what I've been mostly focusing on during the event. I've been just focusing on either getting some extra money or getting some 1 stars. Would have been nice to get one of the gem short characters, but that's okay. Extra money doesn't hurt. I'll do the other once this runs out. The bonus.
おめでとう。おめでとう。
Also good music. So in the meanwhile, while that's going on, I'm actually going to be working on a list. Oh. Well, we've seen this movie, but not from this particular one.
なんだなんだ
Starting every Monday now, I'm gonna start updating the schedule on my Twitch page to what will be planned for each week.
やべプレイヤー
やべオイラまだ戦える
I don't know why I did that. So I had decided that come Thursday, I am gonna go with the whatever game gets randomly picked, even if I haven't completed the list by then or not. Whatever's on that list at the time will be drawn, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm actually currently working on that list right now while streaming, multitasking, you know. So, Sage 2021 was really interesting. I had a lot of fun with a lot of games and having Homer and Kame come on and, you know, just enjoy yourselves. At least I hope those guys enjoy themselves. You know, to some point. But, yeah, those will be uploading on YouTube. Some of them will be up right now at the time of me, well, by the time this particular one will be up on YouTube, all the Sage videos will be going on. Or will be up by the time this video is up on YouTube. But me streaming right now live, no, all those videos aren't up on YouTube.
戦える
But yeah, Sage was fun. There was some weird, silly games, of course, but most of the part, you know, all the games, you know, to some extent, you know, was a blast. Highlights definitely would be Frog Gun. I think Frog Gun, out of all the ones I played, I think Frog Gun would probably be my #1 pick from Sage 2021. But there was other cool ones too, like that driving one was pretty cool. The Sonic Extreme one, as silly as that was, I really actually like it. That would be my definitive Sonic one for Sage. Would be that one out of all the games I played.
おめでとう
I know Homer did a couple of Sage games too, so that's pretty cool. And some call me Johnny. Some call me Johnny. Yeah, it's
仕方がない
stuff like that.
しくじったおめでと
But yeah,
うおめでとう
it's a yearly tradition at this point, and I'll keep at it. I know when it comes to me and Sage games, I really don't focus on the Sonic games. I kind of look at just whatever piques my interest. Keep going for it, man. Excuse me. Probably should have gotten out there.
まさか
I think he has the EXP bonus sword on.
おめでとうおめでとう
Nice. When you fight these bunny guys, they give you extra
Yeah, but-
bonus points.
まだ戦える
あてマジかよなんだ
プレイモノ
It's kind of funny hearing Red Magnus with the wrong impression.
おめでとういい感じね
I wonder actually how accurate Red Magnus was compared to the Japanese version. Compared to two English and Japanese.
がない。
まさか。
おめでとう。おめでとう。プレイモノ、プレイモノ。おめでとう。おめでとう。仕方がない。
やべオイラ
I
戦え
am
る
gonna give a heads up.
プレイモノ。
When September 8th rolls around, well, it'll probably be September 9th before I actually stream it, but whenever that rolls around, Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster's coming out that day. It's an official date. It's officially dated now. And I'm gonna be all over that, so no matter what I'm playing, I'm gonna be hopping right on Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, and I know Homer's probably gonna be the same way too. I'm pretty excited. I'm very curious. Very curious. I legitimately enjoy Final Fantasy IV. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Actually, me personally, I actually recommend Final Fantasy IV to anybody who wants to experience classic Final Fantasy. Honestly, I actually recommend that as being anybody's first 4K into Final Fantasy. But that's just me on a personal level.
なんだ。
おめでとう。
But now that I think about it, though, I don't even think 4 is like my top 5. Well, it might be top 5 Final Fantasy games. 'Cause let's see, I like 7, 9.
仕方がない。
Mystic Quest has a soft spot.
おめでとう。
I would have to really sit down and actually think about it. But hey, that's what my RPG list is for, right?
やべオイラまだ
Which I'm happy to say has more than one Final Fantasy game on that list now. Yay.
あいてマジかよ。
プレイモノ。
I really do hope the Pixel Remaster version of 4 holds up pretty well. I'm legitimately looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to getting back into Disgaea 6. I don't know if I mentioned it before. Yeah, I think I mentioned it last time. Yeah, I did mention it last time I streamed Disgaea 6, but like the overall chemistry between the main cast, I love Disgaea 6s more than 5s. I really do. Despite like maybe like I have some characters that I like more in 5 than 6, but the overall chemistry, I think 6's cast is great. And you know what? I have, you know, Yusavia's right there. She's like my favorite character in 5.
しくじった。おめで
Hence
と
the picture in the background. Well, it's a very powerful face. I love that image so much.
う。おめでとう。
But yeah, I'm just, at the moment, I'm just
プレイモノ。プレイモノ。
making this list.
おめでとう。
Adding games to this list. Like I'm going through my entire video game collection, and whatever it gets picked, I'm gonna try streaming. There might be a few exceptions, but everything I own is gonna be on the list.
戦える
Whatever gets drawn, that's gonna be determined if I can actually stream it or not. Because some of these games I cannot
あいて
stream,
ま
unfortunately, just because of technical difficulties and whatnot. Like, you know, handheld games, for example, I just have no means to stream them. With the possibility of maybe emulators, and I don't even know how 3DS emulation is. And I would like to play my physical copy of games as much as possible, unless it's a PC digital game I happen to pick. But I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting to see what pops up. And I think it's a good way of actually going through my video game collection and actually start playing some stuff. But yeah, I'm just alphabetizing it right now.
おめでとう。
Like I got 2 lists. I got the list that's alphabetized, and then I just got another list of just games that I've thrown up there, taking inventory, I guess, basically. And I'm just adding those games to the advertised list. Like, I'm currently putting Bad Boys Miami on here. Is it Miami?
無礼者
Yeah, Miami take it. Because I do own that game.
無礼者
Thank you, Game Center BS.
しくじったおめでとう
Now, the way it's gonna work for Thursdays is... This is what I got in my thought process right now. Whatever game gets played, or picked, I'll play it. But there is a few exceptions. Like I said, if it's a game that I can't stream, then unfortunately it'll just go back on the list until I find the means to stream it.
やべおいら
But whatever gets streamed, and if I can't stream it, I'm gonna try to get the means to stream that ASAP. And
まさか
say like I have two versions of a game, like Watch Dogs, for example. I don't know, that's the first thing that came to mind. I have the Wii U version of Watch Dogs, and I have the PS3 version of Watch... No, I have the PS4, I think, version. Yeah, I have the PS4 version of Watch Dogs. So basically, whatever between those versions get picked, that's the version I'm gonna play. Because, you know, you never know. There might be weird stuff between different versions. Another exception. And this might go by game-to-game basis, I'll admit. Is if I own the game, that's like... just use an example here. Let's say Metal Gear. Okay, say like Metal Gear Solid 2 gets picked Thursdays.
仕方がない
That would be a game that's like, okay, Metal Gear Solid got picked. However, I'm not gonna do Metal Gear Solid 2, I'm gonna do Snake Eater. Because that's the earliest at the time. When it comes to stuff like that, that's when I'll shift the rules a little bit. But again, that could be game-to-game basis.
無礼者
Another example, like I have a couple of Yakuza games now, so say like Yakuza 1 gets picked. But I'm like, well, I have Yakuza 0, and I'd rather play Yakuza 0 first before Yakuza 1. But people tell me there's no either wrong way to do it. Some people recommend just doing Yakuza 1 first, some people recommend just doing 0 first. But in my case, I would do 0 first, so, you know, stuff like that.
仕方
That would be also another exception to the
や
rule.
べおいらまだ戦える
Outside of that, that's about it. I know I'm gonna add some weird stuff on the list as well, like I got Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster on this list again, even though I just beat it not that long ago on stream. But that's gonna be a challenge run, so I'm gonna add some challenging stuff to this list as well. And also, I'm gonna add like a free pick and stuff like that. Like there'll be like categories on this list as well. I'm making this overly complicated, but I think it's gonna be fun. So like, okay, so they're like random Wii U game. Okay, that would mean instead of drawing random Wii U games, this is what I'm thinking. It just says Wii U game. That means I have the pick, but I can only pick a Wii U game, etc., etc.
おめでとう
And then I'll have like free choice, which I can pick literally anything. So, whatever game gets picked Thursday, I will be playing it. And obviously some games are shorter than others, like, you know, you'll have like some little arcade games and whatnot, and stuff like that, and I'll be like, okay, you know, like, there's gonna be some one-and-done games. Or there's gonna be games I'm like, yeah, I played it, I'm good, and stuff like that, then I would just move on. However,
やべやべ
if a game gets me hooked, or it's a game I really want to play, or, you know, it's even a game that I want to even stream later down the road, then what will happen is every Thursday, I will be dedicated to playing that game. This is like the same thing I did with Mega Man 5 way back when. I like, Mega Man 5 was a randomly picked game. And that's how I ended up playing Mega Man 5. Before I played any other Mega Man games. Well, other than 1. I did play Mega Man 1 before 5. I did a regular playthrough on YouTube for that. But that's another, you know, another thing. Like, if Mega Man comes up, like Mega Man 3 or something, I'm like, okay. I know I did this before with Mega Man 5, but I'm gonna go to Mega Man 2. If Mega Man 2.
おめでとう
Etc.
無礼者おめでとう
etc. really looking forward to it. Like I said, it gives me an opportunity to like just go through my entire collection. It's like, okay, let me play some of these games because there's a chance that, like, let's be real. There's a high possibility that I will never touch some of these games whatsoever. I'll be frank. And I feel like this is a way that I can at least play the games, try out the games.
やべオイラまだ戦える仕方がない
And I'll admit, I thought about it and I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind thinning the collection just a tad bit. With some games. And there's, like, if... Like, the reason why I don't want to get rid of some of these games is like, well, I would like to try it out at the very least. It's kind of like with me with movies. Like, I got so many movies that I wouldn't mind getting rid of some. But I'm like, I want to at least watch the movie before I, you know, if I want to give it rid of it or not. Or try to sell it. Because basically, at this point in my life, I'm trying to save up some money to where I can actually own a place of my, you know, get a place of my own. That's my goal right now, is I want to get a place that I can work to actually call home. Because where I'm currently live right now is nice and all, but it's a rental. It's not actually mine. I want to work towards something that I can actually call mine. And I'll be frank. I can do better on the saving side. And I feel like, you know, I can look at some of these games and be like, you know what? I love video games, don't get me wrong, but if I can put towards a little bit of my collection towards getting a house, I think I'm perfectly fine with that. No, obviously not every single game, no. Like, there's games here that are like, I can look at some of my games right now, and like, there's some here that are very sentimental to me, and I would never get rid of them whatsoever. But there's some games here that's like, okay. I know like I mentioned, you know, I gave up the whole trying to get every single GameCube game. I'll be frank with that. I mean, I wouldn't mind still trying to get GameCube games, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that burning desire to try to get every single GameCube game now. Same with the Wii U. Wii U, I'm like, okay, I would like to get every single Wii U game, don't get me wrong, but I don't have that burning desire to get every single Wii U game. And stuff like that. Like, I'm at that point in my life where I'm not striving to get every single video game. Now, don't get me wrong. If I see a video game that's dirt cheap, I'm picking it up no matter what it is. I am still gonna be that. Oh yeah, she's like an armor knight. She'll take hits for you. She can actually probably build her up. But yeah, that is definitely something that I want to start working towards. I actually need to look into opening up a side account in my bank to see if I can just have like just a little savings open, just so I can just put money in it and not even, you know, so that way it's over there and I don't have to, you know, I'm not gonna pull it unless I need it for bills. Legit nothing else. Just in case I need it. But other than that, it's gonna sit over there and it's just gonna keep adding to it. But on the flip side, I am building credit. I don't think so. Don't do it. Ouch. And I'll admit, while I'm saying, you know, I would like to, you know, sell a few things off to get some money, I'm not opposed to somebody's like, hey, you want to trade? I heard you like the Final Fantasies. And I'll be like, okay. In terms of high dollar video games I own, all the high dollar stuff I don't plan on selling. Like, most of the high-dollar items that I have in my collection are games I legitimately enjoy. Twin Snakes on GameCube, Fire Emblem on GameCube. Those are games I legitimately enjoy. I do need to get to streaming them, though. Because, unfortunately, Disgaea is a thing, and it's gonna eventually happen. And emulation is nice, especially GameCube emulation. From what I understand, GameCube emulation is pretty good. But, me personally, no matter how good the emulation is, I just feel like you're never gonna get 100% accuracy with it. I could be wrong one day, and I hope I am proven wrong one day. Because, like GameCube games, for example, you know, emulation with GameCube games, it's great. In fact, it's better than the GameCube sometimes. And that's like, okay, but that's not 100% accurate, you know. I'm a stickler, I guess. Now, I'm not personally against emulation, don't get me wrong. I've emulated games on stream before. I try to get a physical copy of the game I emulate, though. Like, Super Robot Wars, when I streamed that, I was like, okay, I do want to stream this, but I waited till I got a physical copy before I streamed it. And actually, you know, I can actually pop that into my computer and actually play it right off the emulator. But I honestly do not blame anybody who emulates games. Like, for example, like, I mentioned Fire Emblem on GameCube, Twin Snakes on GameCube. Those games are expensive. People just don't have the money. Like, you know, later down the line, those games are just gonna get more pricey and harder to find. Look at arcade games. That's a perfect example. A lot of arcade games have not had a physical release, and some arcade games did, and they're not good. So you can't really, you know, play them outside of emulation. Like Ninja Baseball Batman. That's a great beat 'em up, but you you can't physically get that game. You can only emulate that game unless you just happen to find an arcade machine on it. And unfortunately, in the United States, arcades are not as popular as they once were. Like, arcades was popular when I was, like, little. And even then, when I was little, arcades wasn't as popular as they was before I was born. Like, during the Pac-Man era, I feel like that's when arcade games were at their height. And don't get me wrong, during the 90s, arcades was still popular, too. But I feel like, just going by, you know, people telling stories, footage, and whatnot, during the Pac-Man era arcade machines, that seems like the height of arcade gaming crowds and arcade popularity. But I gotta say, it was pretty great being in 90s playing Marvel 1 on an arcade machine. And there's actually a game store that I go to, well, I used to go to a lot before the pandemic, and now it's very rarely I've been there. I need to start going out a little bit more, though. Even with the pandemic, there's like some new dangers coming up with it. I am vaccinated. I am being safe still. I mean, I'm still wearing a mask. People have told me, hey, you don't need to wear a mask no more. I'm like, no, I'm still wearing a mask. I'm still wearing it. I do need to go out a little bit more. I really do. Hey, JC, how's it going? Hope things are good. Just doing some good old Disgaea RPG grinding. You know, as you do with any Disgaea game. Or any RPG. I know you've been putting the work in Disgaea 6. I've been seeing the pictures you posted on Twitter. I'm gonna catch up to you at some point. Someday. Yeah, just slowly give away class masteries. It's time consuming, I understand. Slowly, quickly. I'm doing it quickly, but slowly.
やべ
You're just on that fine
や
line.
べおいらまだ戦える仕方がない
I love that,
いい感じね
I'm actually going to be going back to the stream in Disgaea 6 tomorrow. I'm actually looking forward to getting back to it. Oh, Ernie.
無礼者
なんだ
But yeah,
おめでとう
rants and raves, whatnot.
おめでとう
I am really looking forward to September. Eagerly waiting for Final Fantasy 4.
無礼者
Once my class materia, or master's dues, or I don't know what I mean, materias, are done, I'll probably then progress through the post game, and if my sensors are right, this might be when I get past. Okay, so you still haven't gotten to the past the level cap yet. Yeah, I would probably think that would be when you'd be able to get past the level cap.
やべ
I'm actually kind of surprised they kept it in post game.
やべ
Like they were selling that up. I would actually think that would be part of the main game. But like, no, you gotta fight Laharo first before, or something like that, before you can go past the level. And until then, I get to enjoy having mostly combat abilities on my guys. Oh yeah, I imagine once you get to the post-game stuff, you're probably gonna want to focus on magic builds more than likely. It's either Avalar Horror or World of Carnage, I would guess. Yeah. Probably World of Carnage.
なんだ
I'm kind of hoping for the former. I mean, I understand, but I don't know. It might be just Laharo. But yeah, World of Carnage would be difficult.
痛い
Sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of typing and whatnot in the background. I am fixing up a list for Thursday.
おめでとう痛いしくじった
Oh, that's right. I completely right. I should be getting my analog pretty soon. Once I get my analog, I'm gonna be doing a dedicated stream to going through my Super Nintendo games.
痛いしくじった
Hopefully I get that Monday, because if I get it Monday, I'll just stream it that Monday. If not, I'll have to wait till next Sunday.
おめでとう
That would be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just going through all my Super Nintendo games, and I got some Super Famicom games too. I can actually play as well. Well, I mean, I could always play the Super Famicom games if I just, you know, mod it in quotes my Super Nintendo. But I don't want to chip at my new Super Nintendo that I own. But I'm looking forward to it. Just going through every. It wouldn't be like anything dedicated. I'm just going through every Super Nintendo game I own and just testing them out, cleaning them up, make sure everything works. Point and laugh at them. And I actually counted. I actually have 48. Count Super Famicom, I have 48 games. And I'm like, should I go buy 2 just to make it an even video? I'm alright.
おめでとう無礼者
But that's not. I'm looking forward to that. And I'll just say, it'll be like the first time in years since I played some of these games. Like, I haven't touched Donkey Kong Country 1 in like so long.
痛い無礼者
Like, in fact, I'm probably just playing that hard. The original Mortal Kombat 2 game, that my very first fighting game ever. That's actually the original part from when I was a kid. Sitting back there. Unfortunately, I do not own any of NIS and Super Nintendo games. There was one. Actually, wait, I think I did. Do I own that? No, I don't think I do. Because their first, I think they only had one Super Nintendo game they ever released. Yeah, they only ever did one Super Nintendo game, Pieces. I'm fairly certain I don't remember this game. If I do, it will be on my price charting account. No, I don't own it. Okay. How much does Pieces go for? It can't be that expensive. Because, it's literally just a puzzle game. It was actually, they actually made this game before they even became NIS. It is $40. Okay, that's pretty pricey for... I guess because it is their first game, that's probably why it's a little pricey. What if I can actually find that on eBay right now?
Nanda.
やべおいらまだ戦える
Nanda.
いい感じね
No, it's $40 online as well. Dang it. Or on eBay, I should say. Why does old video games gotta be expensive? Well, I know if I ever need $300, I'll just sell my Fire Emblem. Yeah, it's the gem version. Unfortunately, I didn't pull her. They did a gem version of Fuka and Raspberry, and then we got the new character, which I do have her. She's also part of the gem character. She's a brand new character for Disgaea RPG. She's an interesting character. She works like an armor knight, but she uses she makes fish weapons. But yeah, I did try to do one more pull for Fuka and Raspberry, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna save the rest for Asagi. Because, we're getting Asagi, Overlord Asagi pretty soon, and she is busted. Like, she is like still SS tier in Japan. Oh, but Japan did just get Zeta, so that's pretty cool. So we're getting some Makai Kingdom characters later down the road. Fist Armor Knight would be a concept. It would, yeah.
やべまだ戦える
いい感じね
Dude, man, I saw Seedle in HD in this game. Also, that's fair. Asagi's important. She is very important. And what's funny is we're actually not getting just one Asagi. We're getting 3 Asagis on the same banner. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I would like to get one of each if I can, but Overlord Asagi is the one I'm aiming for. Also, the request is, will Zeta still be as OP? I don't know, actually. That would be traditional, yeah. Let me see if Japan's got my tier list yet.
まさか
おめでとうおめでとう
痛い仕方がない
おめでとう
I keep finding this outdated tier list. I need a new one. I need to know, they actually introduced Seedle in,
やべ
Japanese version as well.
やべ多いな
And, oh my god, Seedle in HD is amazing. Like, I did not think I needed Seedle in HD, but now I'm like, yeah, I need it. Oh, I need to reincarnate Rosalind. Rosalind, wow. Okay, cool, I got enough materials. And you found Fantasy 7. Every time I just call materia. I can't escape it. All my life. Oh, actually, I might have enough money to fuse some units together. All stats except HP and SP plus 7%. Dang it. They're really stingy about the SP stat. Oh, he was not. That was just Seedle. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Or if you are talking about Seedle, yeah, that was the one I retweeted of Seedle. I actually have not seen a video on Zeta now that I think about it. Like, all I literally saw was just images of Zeta. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I remember retweeting Seedle. And I'm like, man, wouldn't it be nice to have Seedle in, like, a new Disgaea game? And I'm like, maybe I should just replay Makai Kingdom, since it's been 5+ years at this point since I last played Makai Kingdom. Probably longer now that I think about it. That's actually a game I never beat the full post-game of, is Makai Kingdom. I never beat Ball in that one. I did get a Soggy though in Makai Kingdom. I also wonder if that's a regular thing they do. Special showcases are a nice thing, especially with how little you seem to actually see the animations normally. Yeah, they do that. I think I'm actually following them on Twitter. Oh, I think... No, here it is. Right? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be getting Zed pretty soon as well. We're getting them early, compared to Japan. Oh no, both of these are the English accounts that I follow. Here we go. Oh, I am following them. Okay. Yep. That's it, yep. I'll post the, Twitter just in case you're interested. Okay, so I did see Zeta now, so that's cool. Said I should probably look again to see how he's been handled ability-wise. I'm actually kind of curious how they handle him in this. Doubt they can keep the reincarnation focus. Yeah. Especially with the way that it works in this game. You can't actually level up to 9,999 right now. There's a level cap of 4,500, I want to say, at the moment. But I'm nowhere near close to that cap yet. Like, my highest level character is just Rosalind just now at 1,300. It's her max level. I wonder if I can actually probably look him up real quick on the wiki. Okay, they got set up 3 days ago. Okay, so that's really recently. Right, Sad, where you at? Okay, I know you're here somewhere, Zed. Where are you at? I know I'm looking right at you. I say that as I don't see him. Oh wow, we are really getting Zed early. Like, you weren't even supposed to get him till after the 7 Deadly Sins collab. Interesting. Oh yeah, yeah. Was he changed quite a bit? I haven't looked him up. But yeah, being a tactical to turn-based, it actually changes like quite a bit between the different gameplay styles. Like, speed really matters in this game now more than ever in any of this Disgaea game. It's kind of nuts. I think probably was way more speed-oriented, so maybe that'll be a good thing. Yeah, that's true. I think right now, I think Japan actually has all of Disgaea 6's characters in RPG. I'm double-checking. There's Zed. There's a witch lady. Blanking her name for the moment. Medalia, Ivor, Pico, Pyrrha, Power Ranger Girl, Mazador. No, we're missing, who are we missing? We're missing somebody. Where's that everybody? No, not just everybody. Okay. I mean, other than Cerberus, but I don't think Cerberus is going to be a playable character. Or maybe don't prove me wrong and say, oh, we'll show you. We'll make Cerberus a playable character. One day they'll fix that mistake. This is a mistake that must be fixed. I don't think they've done any, like, oddball characters like that for Disgaea just yet. Or Disgaea RPG, I should say. Like, the closest we have... I don't remember much about the post-game at Disgaea 6, but, Kilia's girlfriend, or... I forget, I'm blanking on her name at the moment, but, Bloodiest daughter, she's actually a playable character in RPG, and I don't think she was in Disgaea 6. Actually, let's focus more on money. I looked through the JP side. Okay, so the Kai Kingdom characters they just got is Seta's daughter, Pram, Salome, Cedo, and then Seta. All we're missing is King Drake III. We're in gold. She was never playable in 5? Okay. Yeah, they made her more of a support character here. Oh yeah, Void Dodge playable in this as well. Which I don't think he is in 5. Yeah. Just possibly just a little bit, yeah. Oh my goodness, I died. Because Rolliston is so weak now, I guess. Yes, he's only level 1. Oh, he is playable in 5? Okay, he's pretty neat there. Okay. He's just a margin in terms of setup. Alright. Sounds pretty good. I remember playing Disgaea 5. I never did all of the post-game in 5. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get Bloodiest, and I never did. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to doing a revisit of Disgaea 5. Later down the road. Because when I plan to stream Disgaea 5, I will try to do everything. Or at least all the main characters. Like, possibly not maxing out everybody. Is an extremely late joiner? Oh, he's extremely late, gotcha. Then I'm assuming he's probably like the last guest character you get, or not guest character, last character you can get then. Outside of DLC. Dang, okay, I need to go level up Rosalind. But I can do that by, doing these bonus points. If I wasn't streaming this guy, since I'd probably be playing it as soon as I'm done with the stream. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm streaming it, so I'm resisting it.
こんなところでいやいい感じだな
Okay, so after Asagi, we're gonna be getting Crisco. He'll be next, it looks like. If we are following JP, that is. Which we're with us getting Zed early, it's hard to say who's gonna be coming up next now. Oh no. I'm done with this one. I still love the fact that they created a character just called Dies for this game. That's still funny to me. Say, hey, what's your name? You say, hey, I'm a gunner. My name is Dies. What? Dies with a Z, not an S. Do we know anything about Seta?
やられるか
If Seta is set as the leader of your party, he gives 16% stats to all allies. Okay, that's pretty good. Damage dealt by special move when you are equipped with a fist weapon plus 60%. Oh, okay, is he... Oh, okay, that's interesting. He prefers fists over swords. That's interesting. Attack / defense minus 15% for all enemies. Attack plus 8%, upper limit 80% for each stage of your own magic modification. Oh. So you want him to learn magic just to get attack percentage boost. That's pretty funny. He's like, yeah, I'm not a spellcaster, but for every spell I upgrade, I get attack percentage. He can learn Star, Braveheart. Yeah, basically Braveheart and Star spells. Okay. Huh. So he sounds pretty good. Yeah, he sounds pretty good. So yeah, basically you want to get at least 10 tiers of different spells. Because it is capped at 80%. What about Seedle? I need to look at this stuff. If they got Setas, they should have Seedles up now too. Okay, he's Sword, that makes sense. That's just like 1% worse. All allies attack and defense plus 50% if he's set as the leader. Damage dealt by skills plus 55% when equipped with a sword. Okay. All allies, damage dealt by skills plus 16% when 3 plus humanoid allies are in the party. Okay. Attack and defense plus 75% for 1 turn when 2 or less foes are present at the start of a turn. Yeah, that's situational. Seedle seems like he's decent. I was still wondering for the strikes alone.
言いたいじゃない
I
か
like Seal. I used him a lot.
間違いでやってくれ言いたいじゃないかいだ間違いでやってくれ
While I'm here, I guess I can go ahead and look up Salome. I'm curious what they do with Salome. Okay, Salome prefers bows. As leader, she increases all stats by 10% to all allies. Okay, that's okay. Oh, that would be... Okay, this next one's pretty decent if you're fighting really hard battles. All allies at turns in heals 8% of max HP. Well, 8%. Humanoid allies damage dealt with specials plus 12%. All allies, if there's 3 or more members in the party, attack and defense plus 20%. Okay. That's pretty good if you can keep your party alive. And of course she learns all the healing spells. Oh, grand. She prefers staffs, okay. But with the highest action gauge at the end of the turn, attack and defense minus 20% for 3 turns. That's only really good whenever you're fighting really like hard single opponents. Damage dealt with elemental attack plus 15%. Ally with highest intelligence and its turn SP plus 15. Okay. Eh. Do we actually have leader abilities yet, or do we still have to wait on that? Oh no, okay, yeah, it's right there. That's the leader ability. I still need to get the rest of her at some point. What's Okay, so Tyrant Falvatores would have to be the leader in order to take advantage of that. That's pretty good. All allies have to attack plus 16% when battle begins. Yeah, magic is way more limited in this game. Plenty of X. Oh yeah, yeah, basically that's how you work with Zeta. Honestly, the way it works in this game, if you have a good AoE that it can attack all the enemies, that's the way to go in this game. That's why Disgaea is such a popular character in the beginning. Like she was like the only character that could hit every enemy. But then Tyrant Falvatores came along and he's pretty good. Plus, you know, Timer Avatar is a cooler gas code, but that's just me. How's it been going with the Fire Emblem front with you? In some ways, this game is exactly the same as the normal one. It is. Like, it's the biggest change is just taking it to a different gameplay direction. It actually changes the way speed works in this game.
まだ戦えるやられるか
あいてマジかよ
Done with that one. It goes okay. I'm just doing grinding for the time being, but I think we'll get our legendary announcement soon. Nice. What's the, if you don't mind me asking if you know about it, what's the what's the gap between JP and Global in Fire Emblem? Is it like a big gap, or are they pretty much caught up to one another? I think with the Brave guys, the verdict has been that Brave Marth is really good. Okay, well, it is Marth. There isn't a gap, actually. Oh, okay. That's cool. They always have. Oh, nice. Okay, that's really cool. Because I know that was the biggest thing with Brave Exvius. Like Global and Japan would always try to one up each other. It was really weird. Like Global would get its own exclusive units, and then JP's like, "Oh, well, we have to compete with that, so let's release this super duper unit." And then Global would not get that unit till a year later. And sometimes Global would just skip defense so they can get some units early. And then by the time you get some of the units that we were supposed to get, they weren't really good. It was weird. Oh, right, that's right. I forgot about the PvP modes. That makes sense. I think for Brave Exvius, if I'm not mistaken, I think you could not face anybody in JP in PvP. PvP in quotes. Yeah, it's really weird. I haven't played Brave Exvius in a long time. Honestly, this is the only gacha game I really focus on now. I still keep up with the news from time to time on Brave Exvius, though, because I do love the sprite work in Brave Exvius. And it's kind of neat to see who gets in there. I mean, heck, I never thought I would play a Final Fantasy game where I can use Sephiroth, Katy Perry, Al from Full Metal Alchemist, Lara Croft, and the dude from Just Cause 3 in a party all together. I never thought I would ever say that sentence. I did manage to get Lara Croft, though, before I stopped playing it. Never got Katy Perry though. I did get no wait, I did get Katy Perry. No, I got Ariana Grande. I never got Katy Perry. But yeah, we got the same stuff at JP. Thankfully, of all the gotcha balls to have, that's not one of them. That's cool. That's really cool. I wonder if that's because Nintendo might have a say. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know if Nintendo really has too much of a say with heroes or not. Okay, she's maxed out, so we need to get her reincarnated. Remember when it cost money to reincarnate? Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. 230, jeez. Can I increase her bow? I can. Yeah, in this game, fists only rely on the attack stat now. You don't have to worry about speed stat with fists, because of the way the game works now. Or actually... Oh, that's weapons. I mean, I'm not gonna use her too much. Nintendo might have something to do with it. I think it's that for all of their mobile games. Oh, okay. I don't think there's any gap for stuff like Mario Kart World Tour or... Okay. Oh, that's right. The Dr. Mario ones, you got no, that's no longer up. That's a shame because they were doing some really weird picks for doctors. Like don't get me wrong, Dr. Waluigi was pretty great. But then you got like what? Wasn't there like a Dr. Charging Chuck at one point? I think that was like Dr. Baby Mario, if I'm not mistaken. It got really, really weird. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What was all the doctors in that before? Apparently everyone in the Mushroom Kingdom has a dog yet. Okay, so we had Dr. Mario, Dr. Bowser, Dr. Peach, Dr. Luigi, Dr. Yoshi, Dr. Toad, Dr. Toadette, Dr. Bowser Jr., Dr. Ludwig, Dr. Wendy, Dr. Waluigi, Dr. Wario, Dr. Daisy, yeah, Dr. Baby Mario, Dr. Baby Luigi, Dr. Baby Peach, Dr. Baby Daisy, Dr. Rosalina, Dr. Loomer, oh my goodness, Dr. Donkey Kong, I don't know how to feel about that, Dr. Diddy Kong, Dr. Baby Rosalina, Dr. Kamek, Dr. Dry Bowser, Dr. Fire Mario, Dr. Fire Peach, Dr. Roy, Dr. Larry, Dr. Fire Luigi, Dr. Fire Rosalina, Dr. Nabbit, Dr. Lakitu, Dr. Goomba Tower, okay. Dr. Koopa Troopa, Dr. Dolphin, Dr. Baby Wario, 8-Bit Dr. Mario, Dr. Lemmy, Dr. Blooper, Dr. Boo, Dr. Teeny Boo, Dr. Morton, Dr. Piranha Plant, Dr. Eevee, and Dr. P. Piranha was the last one. Interesting roster. Dr. Goomba Tower. Out of all the characters, Dr. Goomba Tower. I'm glad we exist in a world where there's a high-res image of Dr. Goomba Tower staring at you. I really like that they thought enough to do this Goomba Tower. It's pretty wacky. Yeah, there's not even a single Goomba. It's a Goomba Tower. It's like, oh, we can't just have a Goomba. That's too silly. Thanks, Nintendo or whatever company did the Dr. Mario World. Oh no, Nintendo actually made it themselves. Okay. Oh no, okay, no, it was a different company that made it. Nintendo did help with it though. The company that they hired to do Dr. Mario World, only other game they're known for is Ruby Arena for the tower defense game. I gotta admit, I don't know anything about Ruby. I just know they're in BB Tag. I also know. Okay. I also know they were in Dead. This audio glitch. They also were in Dead Fantasy, and that's about all I know about Ruby. Now that I think about it, I've never actually played BB Tag. I know what team I would main in BB Tag if I ever play it. Obviously, Chie and Blitztank. That is still pretty rad that they added Blitztank. Ruby is a thing that exists. Well, I know the story is the original creator is no longer with us. I know he passed away. BB Tag is a very goofy game. I've heard. I might still need to pick it up. I usually, even some of the fighting games I'm not too interested in, I still pick them up just in case I ever want to play with anybody. I say that and I still don't own the game. I don't know, I was never been, like, I like watching Guilty Gear, but I'm not too interested in playing Guilty Gear. I wish I could actually get more updates, but oh well. I thought they were supposed to do more characters for BB Tag. Or did they just cancel that? Because I know we got that one girl from that Ninja game series, and that was it. Oh yeah, that girl from Heart. Heart is in, Tanya Heart. She's in there, too. And she was the only one from Arcana Hearts. Man, at that point, they should have just added Kung Fu Man to keep the tag. So I am gonna pick up Melty Blood when it comes out. I'm gonna legitimately try to get into Melty Blood. It'll be the first time I get into it. I've never actually put too much time into it. As far as fighters go, I'm not too sure if I can try at this point. My attention slowly shifted to Melty Blood and King of Fighters 15. Yeah, I'm pretty interested in 15 as well. Especially having played a lot more in 98 and 2002 UM. Yeah, I think it's about time. Because not counting those two, I never played 14, 13, 12, but I did play 11. I played quite a bit of 11 back in the day when it came out, the PS2 version of it, I should say. But having played with Homer with 98 and 2002, or 2K2, I really got back into the series. It's kind of funny too, because I remember for the longest time I was intimidated by the King of Fighters series. I don't know why, it just was one of those fighting games that intimidated me, and I played Tekken. I decided that I have no way to play 15 because it's really cool now that they actually have info on it, but my PC sucks and I don't think I'm gonna get a PlayStation this time. That's a shame. What's included in the deluxe digital?
まさか。
プレイモノ。いい感じね。
Well, wait, is 15 for PS5 or is it PS4? Well, it might be both. Oh, it is both. PS4 and PS5. But in terms, I'm sure it will perform better on PS5. Digital lore book plus OST. OST. Man, I'm gonna sound like one of the youngsters nowadays, but I hope the new OST for Melty Blood slaps because Melty Blood has some pretty good tracks throughout its years. Like, there was some pretty good music that came from Melty Blood. Oh, apparently I heard the roster leaked for Melty Blood. I haven't looked into it, so I have no idea. I won't say anything. Well, for one, I don't know, and I don't know if you want to be spoiled by it or not. I'm mostly interested in the OST because Melty Blood music is strong. It's very strong. Very, very strong. Hey. It's still ratio, so I'm pretty sure TO's music will still be good. Okay, that's cool. I do too, and it looks like a lot of people are gonna get into it, which is good. That's good to hear. I'm glad Melty Blood is getting a lot of people into it. I mean, heck, like I mentioned, I'm gonna actually try to give it a legitimate shot myself. Which that's something I need to do. It's been far too long since I've been into a fighting game, like strictly dedicated to a fighting game. Like, I played some King of Fighters 2K2 and UM, but I haven't really like put in the work into it. Like Tekken 7 was the last fighting game that I put a lot of work into it, and even then I've been slacking on that. Like I have not picked up Tekken 7 this whole week. I won't even lie. So I know once I play Tekken 7 again, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be awful. I need to play more fighting games again. Me too. I love fighting games too. I think I probably enjoy watching it a little bit more than playing it, but I love playing fighting games. I'm the kind of person that I'll play, like, I will play somebody who can continuously beat me up over and over again and still have a fun time. Like, when I went to CEO and EVO, just being able to face some top players, I was like over the moon. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting my tail kicked. This is awesome. Like, heck, fighting Anakin in Tekken Tag Tournament at CEO was amazing. I lost horribly, but I'm like, I'm fighting Anakin. This is great. Even though he was my first match, I'm like, in the first match of the tournament, I'm like, I'm fighting Anakin.
やられるかよ。
無礼者。
仕方がない。やられるかよ。
あてマジかよ。
It's a good thing I didn't end up going to CEO this year, though, because, oh boy, Florida is having all kinds of problems right now. Honestly, this whole country's having problems right now with the pandemic. I think I need to work on my enthusiasm and that. I think attitude's been my biggest barrier for a while. My biggest thing was I was nervous. It wasn't so much that I got upset or angry. Like, if I made a mistake, I made a mistake. I could live with that, but I was just nervous when I went to the CEO the first time. But once EVO came around and I went to EVO afterwards, I was fine. It's just nerves. But JC, if it makes you feel better, I remember when we went to CEO and Zero Sin, and he would really get into it too. It was pretty funny.
圧倒的な力というものを教えてやろう。食いすぎる。さあ。
Shoot, what did he enter in CEO?
俺はここまでの男か。
I entered Tekken Tag 2. Kame entered King of Fighters. No, it wasn't PlayStation. I mean, it was Guilty Gear. Oh man, they had Persona 4 Ultimate at CEO. That's right. Man, remember Persona Arena? I don't know if I get much of a chance to do live tournaments, but my location's really bad for it. You know what, JC? If this pandemic ever ends, we need to go on a trip together. That's what we did. We ended up going me, Homer, Kame, and Moo. We ended up going to EVO together. There is a local scene near me, but it's only... They only do 2 games. They do Smash Brothers and they do Tekken. Which, I mean, that works for me because I like Tekken. But, since the pandemic started, luckily, they kind of really don't do that. And they haven't really started since. Like, honestly, the only tournaments they open up around here is Magic the Gathering tournaments. That's the only kind of tournaments that have been opened up around here. Like, there's been no video game tournaments open up here. Oh yeah, for sure. I know me and Homer was talking about going to a gaming convention at some point. We need to get all together. We need to just go and just have a good time and just forget the problems with the world. I think MagFest would probably be a best bet. I know they fixed the issues with MagFest, if I'm not mistaken, so I think it's okay to go to it again. Maybe next year, once everything stops being terrible. I visited one for a weekend a few years back, and I still need to see my pal in Mexico. There you go. I never actually traveled outside the country. The furthest I ever traveled is when I went to Egypt. Honestly, I'd probably be a little nervous going outside the country. Unless I was like with a big group of people. It really is wild. It's really, really wild. Especially with this talk of the new variant of the virus. It's crazy. Same. I already made a vacation at the end of this year to go see my dad's side of the family. Because I haven't seen them in 2 years. Or at least it feels like 2 years. I completely understand that. Like, I'm using all my vacation time in December to go see my dad's side of the family. I'll be away from the computer because West Virginia, it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, but I was trying to at least have some videos to go up on the YouTube channel while I'm gone, at the very least, to have something going. Has CEO actually been canceled, or is it still going on? Nah, they still plan on having it in December. They did cancel CEO Tokyo 2020. 2021. I would love to go back to CEOs. That was a fun time. It just sucks that it's in Florida. That's my only complaint. And I don't mean that because of the distance. I just mean that because Florida's got some really nasty people, especially where they hold the event at. Yeah, I heard Canada's border is still closed. Because I know my brother, he's in Alaska, and from what I understand, like, he was having a time and a half getting into, because he traveled by car, getting to Canada from Alaska, but they let him even though the border was closed because he was with the military, so I guess he just has special privileges. But even then, like, it was like, he had a pain getting his girlfriend to go with him a couple months afterwards. I don't remember that. Canada's weird, they're like half open. In some ways, I kind of wish we were kind of half open. in this country because
仕方がない。
なんだ
it's nuts. Oh really? The U.S. can enter now?
おめでと
But not the other way around. That's weird.
う
I mean, I'm glad. In some ways, I'm glad you guys are being cautious, but at the same time, it's weird to let people from the U.S. in, only to turn around and say, no, you guys can't go over there. But the U.S. people can come over
仕
there.
方がない。
That's
や
weird.
べ。仕方がない。
Especially considering that
やべ。おいら。
the virus is
まだ戦える。
spreading again over here.
無礼者
That affects me less because Canadian citizens, so they're always accept me. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I hope nobody in Canada's taking horse pills. That's all I gotta say, because that's a thing that's going on right here, right now. Oh, I got the coronavirus? Let me take these horse pills. I generally don't get people sometimes. But I live in the Caribbean where I am, where just literally not letting anyone in. Oh, okay. You're just flat out not letting anybody in.
いたしくじったあたいはおめでとうおめでとう
Oh, hey, it's, Jim Short. I can't believe they call him just Jim Shorts. Jim Shorts Raz Barrel. Oh, we got the, Easter banner last week, actually. I didn't manage to get that one either.
仕方がない。
Easter Mal was pretty
おめで
silly.
とうおめでとう
They might open up in October, though. Yeah, well... You know, knock on wood. I just hope everything gets better by the end of the year.
なんだなんだ
やべ。
Like, I know in this country, people are a little bit more accepting of vaccines now. We still got those, you know, that group of people that still fighting to not get vaccinated, but it's lighting up a
仕
little
方
bit.
がない。
Like, I think some people have come around to getting it. The government's also wanted an absurd percentage of the population vaccinated before reopen. Oh, an absurd, like, I'm guessing like 99%. Like 80% of everyone. And that's a smaller country too, so yeah. Yeah, no matter how thorough you are, there's just gonna be people who are just not gonna get it. It sucks because it helps, but I mean, you can't change people's minds. I'm kind of curious.
無礼者
仕方がない。
おめでとうおめでとう
Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought we were doing a little better, but I guess
無
not.
礼者
なんだ
As of August 2nd, the United States percentage of 49.6% of the U.S. population has been vaccinated. That's less than half still. I mean, it's almost half, but it's less than half. And they were using the old population estimate that would have had... Oh, it would have been a bigger number. Yeah, that's really weird. That they're using the old population.
やべ。
なんだ
やべ。おいら。まだ戦える。仕方がない。
無礼者
Well, again, I pray for you and your family, though, that I hope everything works out, and I do hope you get to be able to go travel to see your family. Sooner rather than later. Let's see. But since I'm here... Yeah, here's open. For sure, for sure. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of, whatever they're called, shards to, summon for... I'm really gonna go hard on Sagi as soon as she comes out. Like, I have not went summoning hard on anybody since Rosalind here. And even then, I didn't even have... Like, I got lucky on Rosalind. Like, I didn't have as much as I did now. And Tyra Taurus just kind of happened. Which I'm glad. I'm glad I got Tyra Taurus. Oh, that's the, main key, isn't it? Yeah, I don't need that. Actually... Yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. I guess we'll do a little bit of the story. I got about another 15-20 minutes before I switch it. Oh my god, it's going so slow. I'm pretty sure the rest of my life Scotch's luck was spent on Gatekeeper. I do not know how I managed to do a 10 plus that man. Oh, you got it on your first 10 plus? That's great. I've been there though. I remember when Orlando was the big thing in Brave Exvius. Got it my first time. Got my second Orlando not soon after that. And I'm like, man, I was king of the world in Brave Exvius. I had like the absolute... Not only did I have the top tier in Brave Exvius at the time, but I had 2 of them. Which is perfect because you could chain in that game, and if you had Tor Orlandos, you were like good to go. You were like able to kill everything in one go. And then the game age, and now Orlando's like not a good unit. Knowing my luck, though, yeah, he was my first case of fully merging a 5-star only unit. Nice. It feels good, though, especially if, I don't know if you're a free-to-play player or if you, you do put money into it or not. But that feeling when you get that unit that, you would really like to have, and for, like, with, like, no cost whatsoever, it's a good feeling. That reminds me. Oh, wait, we got an amp spell. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. I put money occasionally. That was actually an instance where I did that. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm happy to say that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with anybody who wants to put money into gacha as long as they do it, you know, responsibly. But, to this day, I have yet to put any money into any of these gacha games. Now, will that change if I never get a Dell? I can't say. I've done far worse with similar levels of funds. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard horror stories. Like, I think the worst I've heard people spent a lot of money was Fates. I've heard a lot of people... Fates was the one I hear a lot of people spending a lot of money on and not getting what they wanted. Is Fates actually still a popular gacha game? I don't really hear people talking about Fates as much. I think the big gacha game that people play is Genshin Impact. I think that's the one that that's still pretty big. Fates is really bad because it doesn't have a functioning mercy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hey! It's player 2, Etna. Or 2-player Etna. I don't remember 3, 4, and 5, but okay. These are Etna's clones. Each clone is the strongest Etna, so don't think they will be defeated so easily. FGO is still huge in Japan, at least? Okay. That's okay, so that's probably why I just don't hear much about it. Don't tease me! Perhaps one day this guy will be a fighting game. God dang it. Even they know. Hey, Santa Lahar. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Base doesn't have things like the increasing really. Dang. Like even Disgaea RPG lets you do resets for your first one. And actually, Disgaea actually lets you pick what character you wanted at the beginning, out of like 8 characters. So you never really do better over time. That sucks. Like, Brave Exvius even got better over time with that. Like, what Brave Exvius did is like, if you spent, like if you did, I think what they did is they did like 5 drawings. Like if you did 5 drawings and you didn't get a 5-star unit, then they said, okay, your next one you're guaranteed to get a 5-star unit off the banner. It was you couldn't choose which one off the banner, but you were guaranteed to get one off the banner. Well, that makes sense now. Why I heard horror stories about Fates now. Holy cow. Who's the newest character in Fates? I'm gonna look it up. I went to this Wikipedia page and I am so confused. I do not recognize this character who is the newest one at all. Wait, or do I? Wait, isn't this the, No, this isn't the girl. Okay. I was thinking this is the girl who was with the Berserker. Wait, no, I don't think it's her. I don't recognize a lot of characters in Fate.
力がみなぎる。
Probably the newest Fates character that I'm aware of is probably Alfonso. I think that's how you say his name. Fire Emblem Heroes has a few ways around it. Besides every 5 close being a 0.25% increase, they also made it so old 5 stars have a chance of showing up at the same chance of 5 stars, and newer 5 stars won't fully reset your percentage unless you get your very early on. Oh, okay. That's how Brave Exvius did it. Like, unless it was like a collab unit or a collab event, you would always have access to any 5-star units. It just depends on what banner you were summoning for, if you had a higher percentage on the units or not. But you would always have access to any 5-star unit. There's also a thing where you're guaranteed a force unit every 40 pools, but that obviously less of a nice thing or more of a please spend all your orbs here, thanks. Yeah, that seems like okay. That was a loud that was a loud echo. But yeah, that's definitely more of a spend all your orbs here so we get more money from you kind of thing. My game just crashed. Okay then. That's a first. Loud Etna, please. I guess Etna was so loud she crashed the game. Do I have to do that whole battle again? I've never had that happen before. Oh, I considered it beaten. Okay. That's weird. Hey, I actually have her. Also, this guy tune music. He's available. Oh, here's Achillia. Okay, I haven't seen this Achillia in a little bit. In just a little bit, I'm going to be switching over to Friday Night Pumpkin. Only two mods this time. They're pretty short, too. But I wanted to do just a little something.
Nanda.
Evil Keely. 2 printies. What else we got here? Yeah, I haven't seen Seraphina a whole lot. We'll use her. I don't know which one is it. I don't think this is the Easter one. I think this is the regular one.
無礼者 無礼者
Oh, it is the Easter one. Okay.
抗うなんて考えもさせませんわ
Okay.
無礼者
Printies.
なんだなんだ
Yeah, it's just Sir Bunny Sue from Disgaea 5. Fair reuse. Yeah, they we only got 2 Easter units. It was her and Easter Mao. I think this is her again too. I think she's like a little bit better than the regular Seraphina we got. But she's not too good of a unit last I checked.
無礼者
Wow, okay. Global, they put Jim Short's Fuka SS here.
こいつ
Okay, so Jim Short's Fuka is actually pretty decent. In
None.
Global right now. Pure Sicily is actually the best character in Global? That's interesting.
無礼者
Pure Sicily. What's your all allies intelligent defense plus 13%. Staff / magic monster weapon wielding allies deals intelligence oriented normal attacks. Resistant oriented for defenders. Okay. Well, huh. Staff / magic monster weapon wielding allies SP plus 7 when a turn begins. Self. Okay, this is just her. Staff / magic monster weapon wielding allies. Damage dealt by skills plus 13%.
行くわよ こいつで消し飛ばしてあげるわフルバットとっとと終わらせちゃいましょう行ってきなフリードマンこのスリル最高ね私が
Damage dealt by skills plus 12%. Fist wielding allies attack plus 18%.
ちょっと疲れたんで
Attack
仕
and
事帰った
defense
な
plus 20 when attacked for 1 turn. Single target damage dealt plus 60. Okay, yeah, Jim Short's Fuka is pretty good. Do I want to try pulling for?
ああ
You know what's gonna happen? If I try to do one more pull on Fuka, that's gonna end up being the pull that I would have got Asagi, but I would never know. Nah, I'm gonna wait on Asagi. I'm gonna wait on her. Oh, hey! Well, we already saw him earlier with the cat quest. This was like one of the more enjoyable parts about D2. Just Etna's brother in general. He was an interesting character. I kind of like him more here though than the D2, frankly though. Where is that awful child? I just know for pure seriously there was like 50 magic buffs. Yeah, she would have been right up your alley for sure. Well, apparently Magic's still... Well, at least in global, currently, Magic's still pretty decent. Well, shoot, maybe I should have pulled Sicily more often. Well, that's not... That's regular Sicily. There's almost. This Rosalind's pretty high tier right now, too. She's gonna stay high tier for a while. Funny enough, Rosalind has a lot of different units in Disgaea. Like, we currently have 3. And we're gonna be getting, geez, 3 more at some point? What was the, there was a free unit you got when Sicily's banner happened. What was, his tier? Probably not too good. Oh yeah, both the Easter units are beasts. Oh, the free unit, he's not old. That's funny. There's only one C here and it's Curtis. That's funny. That's real funny. Where's Captain Gordon then? Because in JP, Captain Gordon is B tier, actually, funny enough. He's not listed here, so okay. I guess currently in Global, Captain Gordon's not good until he gets the buffs later. Rosalind confirmed the Disgaea version of Lynn. Yeah, funny enough. And she might actually have more than that. 6. Oh god, I just realized that we might be seeing Doll in 3D for the first time in Disgaea 6, aren't we? That never crossed my mind, holy cow. What? Oh, hey, Volcanus. But Volcanus, why are you in Disgaea 1's artwork while we're in the newer Disgaea artwork? Alright, I'm gonna do this final one, and then I'm gonna switch it over. What? Oh. Okay. Hey. We'll use this code. I'm counting the wrong ones.
終わりか終わりか力がみなぎる
役に立てず役に立てず プレイモノ無念無念
Okay, I'm mistaken. Wait, there's only 5 Roslins, not 6. I was 1 off. I'm sorry.
なんだ
Still the most unique units to one character. Well, no, I think Flan might actually have her beat. If we're talking about unplayable units. Oh, Laharo being genuine. Give them time, the 6 will come soon. Yeah. We'll have, what's a holiday they haven't done yet with Roslyn? we'll have... They did a Christmas one with Rosalind already. They did an Ice Theme one. Wow, I guess that's two Ice Theme ones they did with Rosalind. I guess we'll get a Halloween theme Rosalind at some point. I'm looking forward to the Christmas Rosalind though, because they did Santa outfits for Adele and Rosalind, and I'm like, man, I would like to get them both. Santa and Adele was pretty rad. Hey, there's that wrestler. That's only... Yeah, I think the wrestler class was only in one Disgaea game, wasn't it? Yeah, Disgaea 5. I think it's the only time this class has ever showed up. They'll get the summer focus at some point, yeah. Well, no, they kind of did the summer focus once at, That's where they're gonna get them. Quick, put Rosalind in a bikini. Make $1 million. It's gonna be Rosalind in a bikini and Beefcake Adele. That's what we're gonna end up getting. Yeah, wrestler stuck in 5. Yeah, new class that's currently dead. He's not really good here either. Well, I mean, he's better in 5 than he is in here. That's for sure. Like, a lot of the generic units really aren't too good in Disgaea. Like, the only two, as far as I know, the only two that are worth it are the Thief and the Pirate class. And that's only because they have the abilities of getting treasure drops a lot more. Right? Yeah, Wrestler would have been great in 6. I don't know, but then again, 6... There's a lot of missing units in 6. Still upset without the female warrior, but you know, I'm not gonna press on that note. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Speaking of, I wonder if there's been any new news about this guy's 6. Probably not. Nah, it looks like there's no new news. See if there's anything interesting in this guy to Reddit. Is Disgaea 1 Complete the best place to start? If you're completely new to the series, yes. If not, Disgaea PC. Is there a limit on how many stats you can get from your gear? I can't get past 3 trillion. Man, I can't get anywhere past 3 trillion. Can somebody help me out? Also, yeah, I figured this game was severely weakened to generics, unfortunately, but gotta get people to pull somehow. Yeah, very true, very true. That's how they get you. They were nice enough to let you pick 5 generic units whenever you start a game, though. You can only get 1 of each type, but you can choose whatever 5 generic units you wanted. of course, everybody's like, get the thief. The thief's important. Man, I remember when the gun demons was a build-up of this guy. How exactly does reincarnation work? Oh boy, do you have some time to sit? Uh-oh. The Disgaea 6 digital version has been having some problems in the past few days. Something has happened to where if you play the digital version, you have to uninstall and reinstall it again, but it works. That's really bizarre. Thank you, Lahara. What is this? Oh, it's just someone just played through. Okay. I got you. Go back to level 1, but level stats higher and go up higher. Explanation done. Yeah, that's a good explanation. Also, you have the digital version? Yeah, I was just reading that already. Apparently people were having troubles with it. But they said once you uninstall it and reinstall it, it works perfectly fine again. So I guess whenever they did an update, something happened. That was like whenever 1.3 or 1.03 patch came out. Well, I mean, that's debatable. Somebody's talking about how this Disgaea 1 complete is a downgrade from the PSP version, which... Again, that's debatable. I would still just recommend getting the PC version. Oh dang, that sucks. I got dead. Oh yeah, this Rosalind's pretty good.
頼むよ無礼者
Just wanted to share my collection of PAL PS2 games developed by NIS. Okay. It's interesting when it comes to PAL game covers. Some of them are the same, like the Phantom Brit and the Tide Kingdom and Soul Nomad, those are the same. Disgaea 1, Disgaea 2, and like Crusader Tactics, they all have different covers in PAL regions. That's interesting.
Nanda?
やだ帰るやめ
無礼者
この野郎バカな
This poor dude. Somebody's like, hey, so what's the benefits of doing towers in Disgaea 6? And somebody's like, oh, well, when you do tower attacks, everybody gains EXP and a tower commands. And somebody's like, dude, you know Disgaea 6, everybody gets EXP after battle now, right? It's like, oh, yeah. That's pretty funny.
すまない無礼者無礼者
皆さんごめんなさい
I'm having a hard time here. It doesn't help that they weaken the units that you get to help you out. My Disgaea collection. Wait, what is that? Yo, they have a sample Disgaea 1 disc? I didn't know that was a thing. Yo, that's rad. Yo, it's an archive. Okay, I'm gonna stream this one day. Disgaea Hour of Darkness trade demo disc. Yeah, this is the ROM for it. Oh my. Okay, yeah, we're gonna check this out one day. Remember having options in Disgaea? I don't. Also, I'm now reminded that they don't have team specialty. 5 I didn't use them a low, but they were neat. Yeah, they were really nice to have. I don't know, like tower, like there's really no benefits to tower attacks in this guy. Why? I mean, you can do tower attacks in this guy. I honestly, I got more use of towers than Disgaea 5. Because the way you can level up in Disgaea 5, you can abuse that really good. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember how you power level early on in Disgaea 5. I'm just having no luck here. Well, let me go use the rest of my AP. Oh, I didn't even see the rest of this guy's pictures. He's got the complete gotcha figures. That's cool. I only got a couple of those. I didn't know they had 2 Panairs. Japan, I always like the fact that Japan does, like, limited time figurine, like, gacha figurines. Because you get some interesting stuff out of that, like... I was actually looking up the other day. There is actually an official Mike Hager plush that they did as a limited time claw machine. And if like that's the only way. Actually, they did it for Muscle Bomber promotion, so you can actually get like a lot of the wrestlers from Muscle Bombers at plushes if you want to. It's nuts what limited time stuff they can do. At least I remember doing that. Yeah, spamming healing. I think I did healing spam with like Braveheart and something like that. Yeah, that was like really early game. I remember I abused it though, and it got me through the main campaign pretty well. Because what I do is I would like progress the story, go back to it, use the cheat shop, and rinse and repeat. Alright! We'll be getting Phantom Brave and Soul Nomad to Switch pretty soon. That's pretty good. Actually, I think I got my order coming in pretty soon from NIS. Oh no, I got an email saying there's a delay with it. That's right, because I got the limited edition version of NIS Classics Volume 1. So mine's not going to come in the mail for a little bit, unfortunately. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, it'll be the first time Soul Nomad's coming out. And Soul Nomad's coming out for Steam as well, so that's pretty cool. I'm hoping those games... Oh, I can't see those games running bad on Switch. I'm sure those games will run pretty fine on Switch. I will... I kind of want to stream Phantom Brave again. Or not again, but I want to stream Phantom Brave as soon as it comes in. I really love Phantom Brave. Phantom Brave's like one of my favorite RPGs of all time. And trying Soul Nomad again would be really nice to it. Like, I finally got a copy on PS2, but I never put too much time into it. But it's pretty cool. I like Soul Nomad from when I played. I've seen a lot of Tactus Ogre fans in here talking about Soul Nomad. They're like, yeah, man, this is like the closest I've gotten to Tactus Ogre 64. I'm like, man, it's pretty rad. Hopefully they're the good ports, just from how history has been. I'm kind of more worried about the PC ports. Yeah, because, yeah, at the beginning, Disgaea 1's PC port wasn't too good. 6 was a single port on Switch. I'm not sure they've done too many good PC ports so far. I actually don't know about Disgaea 4's PC port. Or yeah, 4 got a PC port, right? Oh, I don't have Steam Mobile. Yeah, okay, yeah, Disgaea 4 got a PC port. It seems like I got mostly favorable reviews on Disgaea 4's PC port.
おめでとう。
I remember 5 was pretty sloppy. I think 2 might have had some issues too. I can't recall if 2 had issues or not. I just remember people were pretty excited because we were getting the PSP DLC we were missing in the PC version. But if Disgaea 1 had PC problems, I'm sure Disgaea 2 probably did as well. Alright, after this, I'm gonna be switching it. Do want to get a little, you know, Friday stuff going. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing these Disgaea RPG streams a little bit longer now. Because the Friday Night Funkin' stuff really doesn't take long at all. Plus, it just let me, you know, shoot the talk. I guess that's what it says. I am getting my copy of Bug Fables in pretty soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool to play. Why do I have to work tonight? I don't want to go to work tonight. I need to win the lottery, so I don't have to work no more. It's like, oh, you won the lottery, you're gonna buy all this great stuff. It's like, nah, man, I just don't want to work. That's what I'm gonna use my money for, just not work. I'm not gonna buy jets or nothing. I just don't want to work. It's like, oh. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy working for the most part. It just eats up so much time. Adulting's hard. Nobody be adults. No, go away. Fire shield protection thing. Alright. Well, that's gonna be it for Disgaea RPG. I'm just gonna be streaming just a little bit of Friday Nothing. Friday Nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming some Friday Nothing stuff.